So today I got a flat tire. What can I say? But then the question hit me. Did I manifest this? Hey guys, it's Joel. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to address why bad things happen when we intend only good. Like if our thoughts create reality, why is it that sometimes unexpected things happen and just throw us off into a loop? Why is it sometimes that the universe just throws us a curveball and sometimes knocks us flat on our face? What's going on here? Well, in this video, I'm going to address that. So like I said, I was just getting to a meeting. I was actually almost there. And it's actually quite a ways from my place to downtown, but I was almost getting there, and it was really interesting because I was going to meet a bunch of people and there was going to be a bunch of speakers there. It was just going to be a really fun time. But I was just getting to my destination when all of a sudden I realized, uh-oh, there's some clunking going on in the back, and I knew from past experience that it was a flat tire. So I pulled over right away and I checked it out. And then I went to the trunk. I realized the spare wasn't even the right spare. Like, what was this? And then I tried the repair. I couldn't even repair it. The damage was too big. So I had to call a tow. So, like, while I was waiting for the tow, I had some time to think, and I had a choice. I could take it either way. Like, I could choose a better feeling thought, like, okay, why is this happening and what can I do about it, and empower myself in the moment. Or I could have been miserable and disempowered myself in the moment and lost momentum and spiraled from there and probably ended up having a really crappy day, to be honest. I mean, when you get a flat tire, that really is a curveball out of left field. But what did I do? I sat and I thought about how I could use this to my advantage. Why was the universe doing this to me? And really, as a manifester, as someone that preaches manifesting and teaches manifesting and that has so many examples of manifesting in my own life and that I share with everybody, this is the way reality works. So if this is what I say, why did I end up manifesting this? And when did I intend this? Well, the truth is that I know exactly when I manifested this moment. You see, last night I got the message that they were having this meeting and that it was going to be a big thing. There was going to be a lot of people there. Last week there was over 1,000 people. This is against mandatory muzzles, by the way, here in Calgary, and there's being a real awakening going on. People are really waking up, and just it's amazing the energy that's in these groups when you go to these rallies.
And the children learn to pray. No new normal! 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 No new normal!
In a population of 4.4 million, we've had a total of 167 deaths.
It's amazing. It's just like everybody's awake, everybody knows what's going on, and everybody's looking to create a new world because we're all on the same page. We all have dreams within us that we're all actively creating. And if it wasn't for all this control and if it wasn't for all this manipulation, who knows where society would be right now? And that's what we're doing. So when all these people get together, the energy is just amazing. So you can tell that I was pretty bummed out, but I thought about it and I said, last night when I got this message, I didn't know what to expect. And when I went to sleep, there were conflicting thoughts in my mind. Even though I really wanted to go, even though I really wanted to meet people and to just be around that energy and to enforce that, because I mean, it's very difficult when you're not associating with like-minded people, and all the people that you come across with in society are either muzzled or not everybody's down because of all the stress, because of all the isolation, because of all the media drama. So I wanted to put that all aside and I wanted to realize that I have brought this on myself, because it's only in admitting and taking full responsibility that we're able to reassess and then reconquer the moment, and then next time move better in a more refined manifestation. So yeah, we continue sometimes to manifest things we don't like, but in doing so, if we take responsibility and own the fact that we did hold that vibration or some vibration of uncertainty or some vibration of fear, the strongest vibration of things that will make things come upon you is fear, because fear is like a such a strong repellent kind of energy, that it's so repellent that you're actually focusing on that subject so much, and that is what will bring it to you. So just having some kind of tension or having some kind of anxiety in you will end up bringing those scenarios to pass. And it's not that I necessarily thought consciously, oh, I'm going to get a flat tire, I'm not going to go, or I don't want to go, please don't. But there was some conflicting thoughts in my head as I was going to sleep, mind you, which is the most effective time to manifest. So I should have taken some time last night. I'm not perfect. I like to do this, but I don't do it all the time. I should have taken just a few minutes and just got into a meditative state, calmed down from the stress and the deals of the day. Yesterday, I published a video on my other channel, and there was a lot of things going on in my mind. And I took that to bed with me, and that ended up manifesting as me wanting to go to this meeting and not being able to, despite having every intention and every effort in the physical. That manifestational frequency had gone out and done its job. So the most powerful way to move through and manifest what you want, when you see something you don't want, is to look at it and say, I did that. And then when you see something you do want, look at it and say, I did that too. So I just wanted to share that because this is powerful. And as we do the inner work, as we look inside and see the shadows within ourselves, we eliminate the shadows when we reassess them. And by eliminating that, the state of the room then continues to manifest in a revised, renovated version, and more conducive to the world that we choose to live in as we develop more and more and more along that vision, along that image of a new world. So let's start incorporating it and let's start living it, because as we incorporate it into our vision, it eventually manifests into the outer world. It's inexplicable how this happens, but this is how reality works. It's a fractal refraction of our conscious state. And everybody's conscious state is different. And two people can be walking, I say this all the time, they can be walking down the exact same street at the exact same time of day and having completely different experiences based on their state, whether one's in a good mood or one's in a bad mood. And that is reality, and that's the fractal nature of reality. It's not a material nature, it's an experiential nature. So let's make our experience amazing. In addition to this, I just wanted to share a few words from Abraham Hicks because they go along very well with this line of taking responsibility of your actions. The lady that's bringing up a question in the clip is saying that she was pushed out of an airplane, meaning that the universe just literally handed her a curveball and she wasn't expecting it. But Abraham says, no, you know what? Take responsibility for having your vibration that put you in that place in the first place, where it felt like you were being pushed out of an airplane. And when you take responsibility for that and realize that that was your own state, then you're able to conquer it and reassess it, and then it won't keep repeating on default. You'll have revised it and put a new image in, and that will be the building blocks for your future. So with that being said, I hope you have an amazing day. I know I had a much better day than it could have seemed that I would have had, and I just wanted to share that with you because I felt inspired to make a video out of it, and I hope you're inspired. So Stay optimistic. It's the key to manifesting an amazing life. And I know you deserve it. I know we all deserve it. And the more we each manifest our own deserving lives, the more we manifest a world that we're all deserving of. So stay well, stay amazing, have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next video. Agape, Salaam, Namaste. Peace out.
I didn't fall out of an aeroplane, I was pushed. And I think at that time, I thought I just missed the trampoline.
We know that you're wanting to be funny, but you were not pushed.
It felt, at that time,
We
it felt
know,
like it.
we know, but you want to take credit for your own point of attraction and don't blame others for what's happening to you,
Okay.
because nobody's doing anything to you. They're just
true.
cooperative components.
Completely understand.
Cooperative components helping you to live out the vibration that you got going on. Because otherwise, if you really believe that someone else has control over what happens to you, then what's the point? Pleasing them seems to be the point. But
That's
they're so
exactly-
fickle. They're so fickle and irrational and inconsistent. And it's such a flawed premise, you see.
That's exactly where I'm getting to with my
Yeah.
story, is that over time, in this short time, I've realized that I did actually get the trampoline. And more and more it's unfolding, I realize that I'm bouncing so high that even though it's a rainy day, my head's getting above the clouds, and I see the sun, and I'm getting to see it more and more. And it's more, I didn't really have a question, but more an idea that I wanted to say is that with how everything's unfolded, I'm realizing that I am the center of the storm. I'm in the eye of the storm.
But
And
let's
if as
not
long
call
as
it
I
a
can-
storm. Let's call it the point of attraction. Let's call it, you are at the center of your point of attraction, and how you feel is the reason for whether it's stormy or not, whether it's wonderful or good feeling or bad feeling.
Right
So-
now,
so if we
that
could-
that
so if we-
middle, that
so-
eye of the
so
storm
if-
is really calm.
So if we
It's-
could convince you, if we could convince you that you have control over that center, no matter what's going on in terms of conditions around, if we could convince you of that, the conditions would morph to match the improved feeling. The law says it has to, you see. So what's the holdup?
I'm not really sure.
Law of attraction, practiced thought. You're not going to stop all of a sudden. You see, law of attraction is your best friend in every sense, but especially in the sense that it is utterly consistent. It reflects back to you how you're doing, which gives you opportunities to modify it if it doesn't feel good.
All right, take 5.